Hey guys, what's up? It's Sunday afternoon at 3:50. It's March 1st. Happy March. Hope everyone's having a good day. I've been having a pretty good day. It's just really gross and rainy in San Francisco. So it's not really going out weather. I went out earlier and my pants got soaked. It's just gross and my feet are all wet and it's just cold and damp. But, anyways, I got a tattoo today. Can't see it yet, but I made a video about going to get it and stuff. I actually got it done by the same artist that 33 Aiden got it done with at Soul Patch on Haight Street in San Francisco. I was going to get it done by a trans guy named Shadow at Gotham Tattoo, but he was totally booked today, and he actually quoted me $50 more than what it cost. And sadly, I have to put this disclaimer. A lot of people gave me flack for getting a tattoo quote, but I did not pay for this. It was a gift. So, I know I owe some people some money, and I also have some STPs, or packers coming to me soon, so I'm going to be able to make, like, a whole round of STPs, so I'm really excited about that, because I feel so bad about taking so long. I just really didn't know I was moving out to San Fran, but anyways, I'm much better now, and that's all I really can say. But anyways, I want to do this video on male body issues. It's something that's not really touched on so much. I was going to start out as gay male body issues, because, all this started out with this flyer. I was given to me in the Castro. It says "Say no to Botox and all that stuff," and this is for getting a six-pack. And it says, "Define or find your six-pack without dieting, exercise, or surgery." That sounds sketchy to me. But anyways, I was on my way to karate on Friday night in the Castro, and this guy was passing these out. And he saw me, and I'm kind of a thin guy. And, I guess I look like I'm concerned about my body and stuff, and he hands me one. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, this is so interesting. It made me think so much about gay male body issues. Like, I saw a documentary maybe 2 months ago about gay males and body image and eating disorders. And eating disorders are actually very prevalent among gay males. And my best friend in high school actually came out to me as gay in early college, though kind of knew a long time before he told me, but he actually had an eating disorder throughout high school and a lot of body issues. Now he's gorgeous. I mean, he's so thin and beautiful, but healthy thin, and and if you're watching this, you know who you are. I'm sorry if you get mad at this. But anyways, it just brings me, like, to the point that, I thought of these gay male body issues. I can't go get that. I'm gonna have to wait it out. Gotta remember what I was saying. Oh, also, you should try these chips. They're the best in the world. Kettle brand all natural honey Dijon. So good. Okay, now that's over. Maybe that was a chase. Anyway, so I thought of gay male body issues, but then I thought, guys have so many body issues in general, Like, this brings up the musculature issue. A lot of guys want, that classic male muscle body, and there's so many different types of male bodies. There's skinny guys, there's larger guys, there's beefy guys, there's muscular guys, and really, muscular guys aren't in the, average or norm, so, like, I don't know, it's just, everyone wants to be that one thing, but that one thing is not the norm, that one thing is not the average. Height, that's a big thing for me. I'm 5'4". It sucks to be that short. That's the only thing that I feel really kind of outs me as trans, but it really doesn't out me at all. But, heightism in our culture, like, tall men are said to be smarter, they're taken more seriously, they're offered better jobs. You can read, just Google heightism, and, you'll find lots of interesting stuff, which I think heightism is something definitely trans men have to face, being born XX or what have you. Facial body hair, a lot of men either, want it and don't have it. That seems to be the case with a lot of trans men, but even a lot of bio men, non-trans men, I don't like to say bio men, a lot of non-trans men can't grow facial hair like they want, but also a lot are uncomfortable with the amount of body hair they have. I've had friends that are non-trans, and born male and identify that way, that, they want to get their facial hair lasered off or their body hair lasered off, and, I was talking to a male friend the other day, and he says sometimes he just has to shave his entire body, so sometimes we trans guys want to get all this body hair, and other people just prefer, even if they're born male, they don't want it. And, voice is one. All guys want to have a deep, masculine voice, I think. They don't want to be, when you have a high-pitched voice and stuff, your friends tease you, you get called girly and stuff, And honestly, my dad has kind of a high voice, and it was very cute. One night at dinner, he was asking me how I spoke so deeply. And, I was saying it all came from your chest, because that's something I had to learn. You have to push it from here, which is hard, because I'm very soft-spoken. I've become more not that way. But I was talking very softly, like in my head up here, when I was first on T, and it just didn't sound like my voice was changing, though I knew it had and stuff. And the deep voice would come out sometimes. I just didn't know how to make it come out all the time. Then I realized guys have to put so much more air. It was really physically exhausting for me at first to have to put that much air, but now it just comes from here instead of, girls talk up here. And my dad talks from his head, and I was explaining you have to speak from your chest. And it was cute. He was asking his, trans son lessons on how to talk deeper and stuff. And I think how to make his voice sound deeper. And I think, a lot of trans men will really want that to change. That's one of the first things I want to change. I was concerned about two things, my voice and my dick. Like any other man, my dick. And that leads me to the next thing. Penis size and appearance. As trans men, we all want to grow huge. I've done pretty well. Enough to where sleeping with a straight woman has not made her question her sexuality. It's just merely a small penis to her. It's the penis that doesn't hurt her. It's smaller, yes, it has the legs, as Jacob says, to deal with, but, it's still a penis, and I've come to accept that, even though it's very hard sometimes, but at least I'm there. But, also the appearance, as trans men, the appearance of having the, extra junk down there, I mean that, but also, like, non-trans men, get upset about, or, worry about the appearance of their genitals, as do women. I read a fact that 85% of women are concerned of the appearance of their genitals, and that's totally apparent to me with the women I've slept with. But men, are concerned down there too, but they don't sit around talking about, like, my penis is a little different looking, or it curves this way, or I'm a little worried, blah, blah. They talk about what they do with it. I've nailed her, blah, 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 fucked him. But men don't necessarily talk about their fears. Like, actually, right before I left, I had a straight guy friend. We had a really intimate talk, and I was saying how uncomfortable I was with my lower half, and he was saying, even though I'm not trans, I always thought, and he got a little quiet, and he says, I always thought it looked a little different down there, and it always upset me. And it just shows you, like, everyone's a little fucked out about their genitals. I mean, not nearly on the same level as us, and they don't have to suffer as much as us, because it's not nearly the same level, but, I mean, everyone, you're worried about what your junk looks like. So guys, even biomales, some of them have to deal with insanely small penises, which you don't realize, but it happens. Some of them have to deal with insanely huge penises. I don't think I would want to deal with that either. Like, I don't want to hurt a girl and I have sex with her, and I think it would be hard for me to have a very large penis. So maybe it's okay that, I have a small one. Maybe it makes me a nicer guy. But, yeah, muscles, height, eating disorders, just the way you see your body, voice, your facial and body hair. I'm sure there's other things, weight, that kind of goes with muscles, I think, and height, and just, the whole exercise thing, but, and definitely penis size, appearance, guys don't really talk about what's wrong with their genitals, and I think girls can almost do that easier in a way, even though it might be embarrassing for them. They can talk about going to the gyno together and things like that. Guys really, they don't even get stuff checked out, but I don't know. I don't want to say that generally, but just, I've had some conversations lately, and guys just will ignore things and, keep it to themselves, which is really sad because they're socialized as males, to not suffer, to not let anyone know they're hurting. So, yeah, that's interesting. So, those are some of my thoughts on male body issues. Everyone knows about female body issues, but I think we trans men also transitioning from female had to deal with so many body issues just thrown on us being socialized as female that, we have to deal with those too, and we have special needs as trans men. So, I don't know. I'd like to know your thoughts. So, yeah, hit me back. Later, guys.